The person that inspires me, or maybe a couple people in my family, my wife and daughter are always kind of pointing things out that give me great ideas and things to bring into the students on how to just be a little more in touch with the environment and the students and so forth. And also my grandfather, who wanted to be a band director as a World War II vet. That didn't really work out, so he's on my mind quite a bit. As far as in the school, all the other music staff colleagues are always there to support us. Mr. Fair, Mrs. Dunbar, Mrs. Ott, Mrs. Keneally, they're all just really inspiring and help out the bands in ways that they don't even know, because we just ask questions of each other all the time.
Who inspires you and why?
My eldest sister, because I've always just wanted to be like her since she's smart and yeah.
My mom, because when I get my homework done, she says I can play outside.
The person who inspires me most is my friend Beth, because she's extremely creative and really good at drawing, and she's very self-motivated.
My tag teacher, Miss Beauchesne, inspires me because she's been through so much and still she keeps pushing and she can still do what she does, and she does it great.
My great grandpa, he was a guard for Abraham Lincoln, and I thought that was really cool, and I was thinking about enlisting in the military when I grow up, and so I always thought that was cool.
My mom inspires me because she's pretty much an influence to me, and just always awesome.
Probably my dad, because he perseveres and he's always hardworking.
My friend Jade Bleeker inspires me. She always encourages me to just stay positive, and she's the light in my day.
I would have to say my parents, because they go through some pretty tough times and they're able to pull through. And then when I find something that I really like to do, like art or something, they encourage me to do it.
Zach Larson inspires me because every single day he just keeps pushing.
My sister Sandra, because she's my best friend and she shows me the ways of life.
Mr. Lawler, because he has helped prepare me for my future endeavors.
My parents, because every day they challenge me to be the best person I can be.
I would have to say my upperclassman friend Nathan Tanner inspires me.
My grandfather inspires me because he's always there for everybody and he's just made his life incredible.
Mrs. Beauchesne.
I'm inspired by Mike Christensen. I'm inspired by Mike Christensen, the boys cross-country coach, because he puts a lot of time and effort into his team and treats them like family.
My inspiration is Bill Russell, because he goes hard in the paint.
Pope Francis, because he's generous and compassionate.
My dad.
My grandmother.
My grandfather, because he's a lot like me and he's a tough, hard-working man.
Clay inspires me because he's always positive and he always likes cheering people up.
Mrs. Dunbar inspires me because she's so passionate about music, and that's what I want to do with my life.
Leslie Knope from Parks and Rec inspires me a lot because she's just even though it's kind of crazy sometimes, she never gives up on anything.
The person that inspires me most is Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who died in Afghanistan because he gave his life for the teammates next to him to accomplish a goal.
My grandma inspires me because I guess she's raised me and she taught me right from wrong and also how to have a good work ethic in life.
I would say my friends that I've known pretty much all my life. We've really grown a lot, as friends together, and I really think that I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't have them as friends.
I'm inspired by one of the teachers who was my elementary school teacher, Mrs. Felstad. She was the one who got me into theater, and she still continues to inspire me.
Lonnie Ferguson inspires me because he's a great coach and he has a great attitude towards everything, and he allows you to improve yourself by making your own goals and making your own success, and he has very little to do with that. Instead, he just gives you the tools to achieve your own goals.
Who inspires me is probably a bunch of the teachers here, and Mr. Cooper especially, because he does a bunch of extra work and stuff, and he helps a lot of kids out the way you need to be.
Who in this community inspires you?
It would probably be Mrs. Ott,
Why?
Well, she was kind of like the one who first introduced me to like actual music and like inspired me for my singing and stuff.
I'd say probably my dad because he balances work and personal life and all the things that he likes to do really well, and he has great time management.
Who inspires you and why?
My dad inspires me because he is amazing. He helps me out with homework and makes sure I get it done, and always helps me.
I would say either Ludwig or Dumba. One, Ludwig because of how she was sick and now she came back. And I admire that, like how like a strong relationship she has for students, and Dumba just because she's a pretty fun teacher and she reminds me to have fun even when things get hard.
Would have to be my kids, Paige, Mason, and Brady, because they inspire me to be a good person every day, because I hopefully am a role model to them and they'll act as they see from me and my wife Michelle.